Good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about menopause and heart rate variability. Some of those words can sound kind of confusing. Well, menopause, we all know about that. That's the hot flashes and the night sweats and not feeling like yourself. What did I leave in the other room that I can't remember that I need, that I think I need before I go out the door? All the symptoms of menopause. Insomnia, we can't even sleep. Well, how does that affect heart rate variability, and what the heck is heart rate variability anyway? Well, let me tell you a little bit about heart rate variability and why and how it's important to you. Did you even know that in the Olympics they've been knowing about heart rate variability for years? Matter of fact, they've been testing heart rate variability for years. But it helps every single person, so we need to know more about that and why we should track it and what it's even doing for us. I'm Dr. Kelly Birkenstock, owner of Skin Body Health in Mandeville, Louisiana and New Orleans, Louisiana. We're also licensed in Florida and Alabama, and we do a lot of shows and conferences there. Nationwide, we do a lot of Zoom and FaceTime calls. So if we can help you in any way, please let us know. Please like and share any of our videos. We've been on YouTube and others now for more than 5 years. And we're happy to give out and share information about anti-aging, looking young, Botox fillers, hair restoration, menopause, andropause, erectile dysfunction, and the like. Our YouTube channel is Dr. Birkenstock Skin Body Health. Without further ado, let's talk about heart rate variability. Well, we all have an autonomic nervous system in our body. We have a parasympathetic, which is the rest and digest section of our autonomic nervous system. And we also have a sympathetic part of our nervous system, which is fight, flight, or freeze. Very helpful in the caveman days, not so helpful now. However, that is really what's rampant in our society, and it's hurting us. Okay, so parasympathetic, sympathetic, both of these make up the autonomic nervous system. Why do I even care? Well, it's a seesaw. Parasympathetic, sympathetic, it's not on or off. And the important part is when the sympathetics take over, fight, flight, freeze, guess what happens? We get a decrease in heart rate variability, and that leads to aging, leads to dementia, leads to heart attack, stroke, blindness, and diabetes. Why? Heart rate variability is the way our heart beats, beat to beat, beat to beat, and it's supposed to be a little variable. When it's flatline, well, I think we all know what flatline means. It's a problem. What are the things that decrease our heart rate variability? Insomnia, bad or poor diet, stress, fights, hard work without relief, a lot of alcohol or other stimulants or substances or marijuana or anything else, dehydration, believe it or not, and in addition to lack of sleep, lack of sunlight. Lack of sunlight? What could that mean? I will explain. So let's talk a little bit. When we're calm, when we're relaxed, when we're breathing deep, we can rest and we can digest a beautiful meal, whether we make it ourselves or we enjoy it out. On the other hand, when we're rushing to a meeting or to a luncheon or to a dinner and we have fight or flight or freeze because somebody almost hits us at the stop sign, all of a sudden our heart rate variability decreases and we don't get oxygen and nutrients flowing around the blood, and this makes us sicker. Sounds really too simple to be true, but it's really that simple, and it is true. So tonight I'm going to tell you about some nutrients and supplements that can help your heart rate variability. And I'm also going to tell you 10 ways to increase your heart rate variability, because we want it bouncing all over the place. If your heart rate variability is high and bouncing, you're built like an Olympic athlete. And you're going to be healthier and live longer. And that's what I'm here for. I want to educate you on what I can do to help you live the best vitality and longevity possible. So, without further ado, what are some things that can help heart rate variability and make it go up and down, which we know is so healthy? Well, if we have a nice social experience, we meet nice new friends, we make new friends, we go to a lunch, we go to a dinner or a picnic, boom, 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 parasympathetic activity increases, sympathetic activity decreases, and heart rate variability is like boom, 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 beating the bongo drums. And guess what? Body is happy. A promotion at work, a successful manuscript, a new book, new song, new whatever. All of those things turn on the parasympathetics, and then your body is cooking with steam. So heart rate variability, obviously, just in the word variable, means that it's going to go up and it's going to go down and it's going to change over time. So it's really trends over the months and the years that produce whether we're going to live longer, live better, be healthier. It's not like a today or tomorrow thing. But when we watch these heart rate variability trends and we track the changes over time, we can make a difference. We can prevent Alzheimer's and dementia. We can prevent heart attack and stroke. We can prevent diabetes by paying attention to heart rate variability and treating it. Sounds too good to be true? It's really that simple. So let me show you what the Olympics have known for umpteen years. There's been heart rate variability tracking and training for, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe even 40 years in the Olympic universe. Let's bring it home. I'm going to bring up a member of my staff now, and I'm going to show you how simple this is. We all know kind of about an EKG, right? So an EKG, we're going to put on 12 tabs. We're going to measure it, and it's going to be like a boom, like a photograph, right? So 1 instant in time. With heart rate variability, we're going to put on a blood pressure monitor on your arm. We're going to hook it up to a computer, which is adjacent there. We're going to take the strap, and on the back of this strap is a small EKG conducer. So this is going to be able to monitor heart rate variability per second basis. We're going to measure it 3 to 5 minutes. So we're going to have a video about your heart instead of a photograph. So what we would do if we were in real life clinic is we would lift up this person's shirt. We would moisturize with water the heart rate variability monitor, and then we would put it around their chest right under their xenoid process or breastbone. When we connect this and we leave it on there for 3 to 5 minutes, on the computer it's going to show us in a printable version what exactly is going on this heart rate variability monitor, and then we're going to be able to stage it. It's going to show us if he's in the up right hand quadrant, that's going to be an Olympic athlete. I'm not even an Olympic athlete, but I'm in the next best quadrant, okay? So if you're in the lower quadrants, then we know we got a little problem and we need to solve it. So we're going to take that information, and then we're going to recommend these 10 steps to increase heart rate variability, which increases your longevity, increases your vitality, and prevents heart attack, stroke, and diabetes. So without further ado, let's get on to that. Thank you so much. So what we do know when measuring heart rate variability, we love the variations as per the name, and the more variations we have, the healthier the human body is. So number one, there are 10 things we can do to improve heart rate variability. First is exercise. You want to do it every day. And it doesn't matter if you've only got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20. I wish you had 30. If you got 30 or more, great. But at least do something every day. The body knows when you take a vacation 2 days or more. Number two, good nutrition. So if you're eating out of boxes and cans, the body's going to decrease heart rate variability. You won't know it. You're still eating. You're like, well, I didn't die. I had enough food. But if it's not good food, if it's junk food, the body will decrease heart rate variability, and over the long, not 1 or 2 days, but over the long term, the body is going to punish you. Number three, hydration. Well, if you're running around dehydrated, and we don't mean the type of dehydration that puts you in the hospital, just not hydrating yourself with water and good fluids, your blood is going to get thicker. When the blood is thicker, it's harder to pump it around the body. It's harder to move the oxygen and the nutrients to all of the organs that need their important nutrients. You're causing an increased stress on the sympathetic system. And when that happens, that's going to cause you a decreased heart rate variability, which is going to end up not good for you. So, alcohol. Alcohol puts a strain, it puts toxins in the body. The body's got to work harder. The liver's got to detox all of the poisons and get it out. So when this happens, your heart rate variability after a heavy night of drinking will be down 3 to 5 days. This is not a good thing, especially in menopause. You're already down because your hormones are down. We need you to be up to improve that heart rate variability. Sleep. Well, with decreased progesterone, which happens in menopause, progesterone is our sleep hormone. So if you're not getting bioidentical hormones, your progesterone is down, which is breaking up your sleep. Well, what about estrogen, estradiol, and estriol? When our good estrogens, estradiol and estriol, are down, then you're going to have hot flashes, night sweats, moodiness, and you can't sleep. So we got 3 things right now poking around on sleep. Decreased progesterone, decreased estradiol, decreased estriol. So when you're trying to sleep, even if your pattern was the best, you're not. That's going to decrease heart rate variability, increase the sympathetic nervous system, decrease serotonin and melatonin, which are all hormones, and it's going to wreak havoc on your system. So what are a few easy things you can do to improve sleep? Well, it's not going to cure menopause. For that, you're going to need bioidentical hormone creams, and please give us a call. I'm Dr. Birkenstock, Skin Body Health. You can reach us at 985-727-7676. Again, you can text us at 985-727-7676, or you can email us at info@skinbodyhealth.com. Once again, that's info@skinbodyhealth.com. But what can you do to simply improve your sleep? Make it dark. Get foil or blackout curtains on your windows. Make it cold. Know it's a little bit of an expense, but a cold bedroom is a happy hormone queen. And quiet. Get a noise machine or put the white noise app on your telephone and make sure there's something in the background so that you don't hear a car or the dog barking next door. So dark, cold, and quiet. The next best thing you can do is also try to go to bed at the same time. It's not always possible, but as much as you can go to bed at the same time and create a pattern, the body loves a clock. We are a clock. Human beings are a clock, and that clock loves to chime at the same time. When you improve going to bed and waking up at the same time, you're going to increase your REM sleep. You're going to increase your heart rate variability. You're going to sleep better, and everything's going to turn out better. In addition to that, very similar, number 6, sunlight. Sunlight in the AM sets once again your human clock. So when you wake up, even if it's dreary outside and no windows don't do the same thing, throw on that robe, open up the front door, the back door, and walk outside for a few minutes. Because when you walk outside, the sun hits your eyes, things change in the retina, and believe it or not, that sets your energy and your hormone production for the whole day. It's something that seems way too simple, but it is important. So for people that are living in places like Alaska and such, where sometimes there is no daylight, we definitely recommend the daylight assemblance lights, where it can be very similar to a daylight sort of light source, and you plug it in, you turn it on. Of course, nature is always best, but in those times when you're having a point in time where you cannot get any light, or it's so dreary outside, turn on your daylight lights that you can buy very cheaply on Amazon or any of the other outlets, and get that set in place for daylight stimulation. Number 7. This one might be a little tough for people. I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but I've done it. Cold water stimulation. When you stimulate the vagal nerve with cold water, the parasympathetics, rest and digest, turn on. And this really reboots the whole computer. Even if it's only 20 seconds. So even at the end of your shower, if you take the cold water and do it from halfway down or feet or whatever you can stand, even just 20 seconds will reset that parasympathetic system. I know this isn't everybody's favorite, and some people go into cold water bath. My power to them. They're really improving their heart rate variability. Number 8, breath work. Decrease your stress. So deep breath in, 8 seconds, hold for 8 seconds, and slowly breathe out for 8 seconds. You want to remember when you blow it, it's not like a tornado, because that defeats the perfect. When you're blowing out, you don't want to blow out the candle that's right in front of you. So you suck it in very calmly. You suck in for 8 seconds, hold for 8 seconds, and when you're blowing out, very gingerly, very softly for 8 seconds. And that's breath work. Breath work decreases stress, increases carbon dioxide tolerance, improves your parasympathetic system. All that, bottom line, meaning makes you healthier. Number 9, meditate. It increases relaxation, it increases heart rate variability. And it doesn't have to be an hour, 3 hours, even 30 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes of meditation has been proven to help. How do you meditate? You simply block everything out. You can do it a million different variations, and there's a million variations you can Google on YouTube. YouTube has 5-minute meditations all over. There's a million 5-minute meditations. But even as simply as 1 to 2 minutes will help. I'm going to relax. I'm going to not think about anything else. I'm thinking about relaxing my head, my shoulders, my gut, my thighs, my lower legs and calves, my feet, my arms and extremities. I'm going to breathe. I'm not thinking about anything else. And if you go through that for just 2 minutes, don't let anything else come in, you've achieved a meditative state. You've improved your heart rate variability. And consistency is king. Even if you just did 2 minutes a day. Of course, 5 minutes is better. 10, great. 30, you're a professional. But any little thing does count. Last but not least, this is the one everybody wants to ignore. And it's so simple. And believe me, so worthy. Journaling. It's so simple. If you journal about what you're grateful for, journal about what's bothering you, but mostly journal and put in there, after this is what bothers me, this is my gratitude, this is what I'm thankful for. It's simple. Takes less than a minute. It increases your parasympathetic nervous system, been proven in studies, increases your heart rate variability, gratitude is king, and you get healthier. So, what supplements can we use to improve heart rate variability? I love supplements. I love nutrition. Fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, organic, lean meats, and so on and so forth. And what I have learned is what is helpful for nutrition. Often when we look at all these different things in life, whether it's menopause, andropause, heart rate variability, and the like, it all comes home to the same communication line. We eat right, we train right, we become healthier. In terms of supplements, well, we can't always eat perfectly, and some of the fruits and vegetables that we get are less or more nutritious than others. Have you ever had an orange that if you close your eye tastes like wallpaper? Or a cucumber that you were looking for that special watery taste and it was so bland you had to open your eyes and look at it? Well, my friends, that's because the soil isn't what it was. The water coming out, rain, and other resources isn't what it was in the past. And quite frankly, our fruits, vegetables, and natural resources aren't as healthy as they were before. So what can you do? Well, heart rate variability hackers. Top 8 supplements. Magnesium night. So this is 3 types of magnesium. Sleep like a baby. Magnesium is a big resource to improving heart rate variability and pulling down blood pressure. Collagen. Collagen powder increases not only the skin, but the heart health and the heart rate variability. Vitamin C power. Vitamin C, it's an antioxidant on all levels. Antioxidants improve health and heart rate variability. Vitamin D, K1, K2. D, K1, K2 improves heart health, improves heart rate variability. We got hormone detox. It's got calcium D-glucarate in it. Calcium D-glucarate improves heart rate variability. So as you can see, this is also found in watermelon. I love the calcium D-glucarate. Omega pure fish oil. Excellent for antioxidant, increase heart rate variability. Sugar Smart has berberine, antioxidant, decreases sugar in the blood, increases heart rate variability. And last but not least, zinc. So all of these things are important to your health. You may or may not be getting them from your foods. If not, we've got them all online for you, and we're happy to help you in any way that we can. If I had to pick the top 3, I would say magnesium, vitamin D, K1, K2, and vitamin C. If you choose those tonight, they will be 20% off until March 14th. 20% off until March 14th. We're happy to help you, and what we want you to know is you can do so many simple things on your own to increase heart rate variability. Some of your friends or acquaintances may be interested in the information we're trying to give for good health, vitality, and anti-aging. So please, just share our link below. We'd love to see your friends and family here. And if you've missed any of our previous webinars over the last 5 years, you can find us at YouTube channel, Dr. Birkenstock Skin Body Health. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, like and share to be entered in our free weekly drawing. We're going to be giving away a complimentary zinc for the first 5 people on TikTok and on Instagram, first 3 people on Facebook. We love our audience. We appreciate you guys. And never forget, I'm Dr. Birkenstock. My promise is to you is to bring you unedited opinions and versions backed by science on what can help you in anti-aging. We love you.